So we are back, guys, and it is, of course, P0, as we were all just watching, but now it is time for the feature race. 36 laps ahead of us in a preset grid from the finishing positions in that sprint race. And the championship comes down to the wire, although I think Mataman and Matty needing a little bit of a miracle. The gap at the top between Rob and Mataman is 26 points. So something big needed for Mataman, but you never know. Matty, it is 30 points. So, yeah, sorry, chat, I've got... So, apologies. Apologies, chat, apologies. So, Rob's championship on the line, 26 points. So, I think Rob pretty much, he only needs to score like 5 points, and the championship would be his, so... Even if he's in an incident, he's very much not out it. I think it would take something catastrophic to make big changes. So welcome back all Pedro and Rob and anybody else that is joining along with us. So good evening again, Mick. So we wait on the restart. Sorry chat, I have got so much stuff going on, it's absolutely bonkers. I'm just trying to deal with so many other things in the family. But we will proceed. As best we can. So we'll chat. Even if at any point I need to go away, we'll just leave it on Rob. So Mika Lando, Dale, Keith and Rodders are all disqualified from the session. Let's all go and have a look at the tiles. See what everybody's on. We have an interesting selection. Leon and Skarma, both in the soft compound tiles, as is Speechy and Keith. So this could be a very interesting start for sure. So we line up, let's go to Laverick and see them all file in for the last grid slot of the season, and then it's on to a new era. So Laverick takes the slot. Go to Chubby Slug and watch from afar as the P0's finale round 18 feature race at Brazil is away, and it's quite an even start from Matty and Mattyman on the front row. But look at the Mercedes there of Leon getting a very, very good run. He'll go close between him and Rob, and oh, is somebody being spun round there? I don't think so. Dixie getting pushed and pulled all over the track a little bit. Shiv gets through. Dixie will try and go on the inside there, and it's a big gaggle of cars as they all jostle for position down this first little straight in the run to turn 4, and they will head through for 4 abreast at some points further back in the grid. Pedro and Michelando doing some good battling further back there. Somebody was squeezed out massively, right? I think that might have been Pedro. He's going to try and go back through in his medium compound tyre, leaving plenty of space for Miko, and Mika holds him off. So coming up to the end of lap 1, it's Matty Man from Matty, Leon, Rob and Dixie P5, Shiv 6, Skarma P7, and Leon doing good damage on that soft compound tyre nice and early in the race, which is exactly what he had to do. Let's go to positions gained. I think that's a good thing to see. You know, you see Leon up a couple, Dixie gained off the start as well. He managed to get the jump on Shiv. Then there goes Shiv back through and Dixie. Oh, and there's contact there on Dixie. Oh, and there's a big crash. And somebody else, I think that's Michelando, got caught up in that. And Dixie now out of the fight. He falls all the way to the back of the grid. And oh, that was an interesting bit of contact right there. And I try not to be a judge, but maybe, just maybe, a little bit deep on the brakes. I think Dixie left adequate space on the inside, but that primarily has a lot to do with game physics also, because cars just shouldn't spin like that in that situation. Skarma heading up. Can he make any more gains? As Chubby Slug sets the fastest lap of the race, he's now 1.5 ahead. And Leon all over the back of Matty. His DRS is enabled, so Leon could come at Matty here down into turn 4. He's going to get on the energy. The DRS will pop open, and he's going to try and overtake him here. Oh, and he backs right out it. And Brown Dog retires in the pits. Dixie and Mika also in the pits too. So it's an interesting fight here, because if Leon chooses not to clear Matty, they're going to fall into the clutches of Rob. Matty, or Leon not choosing to go through Matty is pulling Rob into them and giving Rob all the ammunition he needs to get his championship. So in my opinion, Leon needs to clear Matty in the early phase, and Matty needs to use Leon, not the other way about. Leon's clearly got much more pace, he's got much more energy than Matty at the moment. And I think Leon is going to push on through. DRS will pop open. And he's choosing not to use any energy, although Matty is going to hold on to his. And was that somebody going straight on there? So heading on through. Sorry chat, again I can only apologise, I've got so much stuff going on in the background. Oh, one sec. So, sorry chat, yeah, I apologise, I can only apologise. So there goes Starmer on Shiv, he's now up to P5, his soft tile's working nicely for him. And is Leon now going to get the move done, and he's choosing not to do it. Here comes Skarma now on Rob. Although absolutely spent in energy by lap 5, so it's going to make any overtaking opportunity pretty difficult, especially if he's in the DRS train. Well, he's able to build up a good chunk of energy coming through the middle of the circuit, so he will definitely give himself some opportunity. Oh, and is that Dixie had a moment further back? Yes, it is. And he has got wing off. I think he's going to have to go in for a pit stop. Dixie is going in for a stop. And I now have an issue, chat, because I have people coming to my home. Oh my god. Lavik is out, that's in the pits. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop. So chat, I can only apologise that this is the way it's going to have to end, but I do need to stop. I have very, very urgent things that need to be taken care of. And it's a shame that we're seeing or ending it like this and we're not going to get to see this battle out. But I really cannot sit and do a stream in my living room while I have very important people coming to my home, so yes, I do apologise chat, it's been an absolute pleasure all season. May the best man win tonight, but I am, as you say, I can only apologise. I'm gutted that I'm not willing to stop it. Oh, should I stop it? Oh, let's just, maybe I should just leave the race up on Rob. I can maybe just leave the race up on Rob. And yeah chat, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave the stream up. I'm going to mute. I can deal with this in the background, and at least then there is something happening, or you can see something, and then hopefully I can still get a chat with the guys at the end of the race. So chat, have no fear, I am going to stop this stream, but in 20 seconds time Dixie is going to pop another one up and he is going to see out the rest of the race. I will hopefully be back. I can only apologise for the situation. I love you all, it's been a pleasure all season, and if I don't get back, thank you very much P0 for the addition to Home of Racing. It's been a pleasure broadcasting your races.